karo gini kurikulum. Gua nek mau jalur misalnya lulus kon jalur aktif tahun kayak ini karek iki ae duit kopi aktif.
Video. Tarik. Ya. Can you hear me? Hello. ये सारे पता है Zoom काम कैसे करता है?
Tes. Hi, Vivek. Hi.
Hi.
Vivek, can you hear me well?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, thank you.
Can you see me?
Yes, I see you.
Yes.
Okay, and Nabila?
Yeah. Nabila, she will be joining. She will be joining now.
Yes, I'm here.
Where are you? Okay, nice.
Nabila? Okay. Hi, Nabila. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine.
Glad to hear that.
Long time didn't see you.
So this is the first time I'm using Zoom. Now I see you.
Okay, we have some participant from the other school, not just only in the from my school or SMP4.
Okay.
Okay.
That is interesting. Selamat siang, everyone. Hi.
Kamu tadi ikut
ये तुझे पता कैसे यूज करते हैं? इसमें मल्टीपल विंडोज कैसे आ रही हैं? Oh, okay. Nabila, your microphone is mute, I guess. Your microphone is mute, I guess.
Vivek, are you sure that your connection is like good? Because like your
I can't hear. Yes, Ms. Latifa, can you hear me now? Yes, Ms. Latifa, can you hear me now? The connection is really bad. Connection is really bad. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. My internet problem. काम करो शशांक के फोन में जाके YouTube लाइव में जाके देखने वाले सेक्शन चल रहा है.
Kak Nabila and Vivek, we waiting until 5 minutes again, and then starting the sharing section.
Okay.
It's okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, let's wait for 5 minutes. Hello.
Okay, all participants, better we starting.
Okay.
Vivek, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, Kak Nabila.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. How are all participants? Thanks for time and join with us. Okay.
Yes, I hope everyone is good.
Today we
Because
try a little bit
situation.
study about the India culture with our special guest Vivek Singh. Here Vivek is have like a one of friends from Surabaya. Vivek is one of friend from Spenfora. Why I say like that? Because Vivek in 2019, correct Vivek? 2019,
Yeah, right.
visit our
Right.
school for 2 weeks. He also joined in study tour. That time go to Tugu Pahlawan, Surabaya Carnival.
Yes.
I'm appreciate to introduce is the name is full name is Vivek Singh. Is
Right.
from Jaipur, Rajasthan, India. Is he birthday in 19th of January 1996. I think Vivek have like a hobby is like a workout, traveling, learning new skill and photography.
Right.
Okay, the second guest is Kak Nabila from Indonesia. She tried to help explain or to translate today. Please Kak Nabila introduce yourself.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Nabila Khairunisa. I'm currently a student at Erlangga University, majoring in English literature, and I'm currently waiting for the graduation. Thank you.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, better Vivek, we try to starting presentation about your culture.
Okay.
Let me I prepare your.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Vivek, the time is yours, please.
Mhm. Okay. So we are going to talk about culture of India and Indonesia, the things that I found amazing about Indonesia and during my travel, and the things that I discovered which were new to me. And there are some similarities as well between India and Indonesian culture. So we are going to talk about that. And if anyone has any questions in between, they can ask it and I would try to answer it. Oh, this is a bit about me. I just like learning about new cultures and meeting new people. So for those who are not aware, where is India? So this slide shows where India is located in the world map, very close to Indonesia. Nabila, if you have some input, you can maybe translate it for the Indonesian students.
You can do the presentation first. I don't want to like bother between the presentation and stuff, and I'm gonna explain later.
Okay. 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 So the presentation is quite small. This discussion is more of like two-way communication. So if there are things which the students have in their mind about our country, uh, about the culture or whatever they have seen in movies, in Bollywood, or through news or magazines, they can ask me about that. So I'll continue with the presentation. Miss Latika, can you change the slide? The next slide.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the basic information about India. Like we have 29 states or provinces, as you say in your country, and we have got like 7 union territories. And New Delhi is the capital of India, which is in the north part of India. And we were a British colony, and we got the independence on 15th August 1947. So that's the basic information, and then we celebrate Republic Day on 26th January. Next slide, please.
Okay. Vivek, how many hours different from Indonesia in India?
We have 1.5 hours of difference. So you are like you are like ahead of us. So if it's like 2 a.m. for you, it will be 12:30 for us. So
Okay.
1.5 hours of difference. You can change the slide and the next one. Yeah, so this is our flag, tricolor, and I would like to give a little bit of information about its importance and what does it mean, like the meaning of colors. So you can see the color saffron. In the first, it represents courage and sacrifice. The white color in the flag, it represents peace, unity, and truth. And the green one, it stands for faith and fertility. By fertility, I mean agricultural fertility, because most of India's uh, population is directly or indirectly is linked with the agriculture. Almost 70% of India's population is related with agriculture. So this is a very important thing for Indians, the agriculture. And little more facts about the flag. We adopted the flag on, as I mentioned, July 22, 1947, after getting independence from Britain. And in the flag, we have uh, a wheel in the middle section, in the white section. It's called Dharma Chakra, or the wheel of law. And it basically denotes progression. That a nation should be moving forward and should be making developments in science and technology. The education should be improving, the health structure, everything should be improving. So that's the importance of it. Next slide, please. Okay, so as you may be knowing that India is a multicultural country. We have lots of languages, we have lots of different food. So we had this challenge, like what language should India adopt for its administration? What should be our official language? So if we make a particular language as our official language, then there will be lots of troubles, because the people, for example, in south part of India, they do not understand the North Indian languages. Like, and the North Indian people, they don't understand the South Indian languages. And so it's very difficult to communicate and all these things. And that is the reason that we do not have any official language. Like Hindi is mostly spoken in our country, but it's not the official language. But the Constitution of India, in the Supreme Court, in the High Court, they use English as the official language. And in India, you would find that majority of people, they speak English. So if you know a little bit of English, and if you come to India, it won't be a difficult thing for you. Even if you go to remote areas, they understand basic English, like small sentences, like I go there, where can I find bus? All these small sentences they can understand. And another interesting fact about the languages is that Sanskrit is one of the oldest languages of the world, and it's from India. That's it about the languages. You can change the slide. Yeah, so this is like the graphical representation, the kind of languages spoken. So Hindi is the majorly spoken language, and the other languages that you see on the map are from different states, local languages. Yeah. Right. So about the festivals, we have lots of festivals, and you may be knowing about the famous ones like Diwali, Holi. So Diwali is basically the color of lights, and Holi, which was a recent festival, although we couldn't celebrate it because of the COVID. And so it's the festival of colors, and I find this one to be the most fun one, because it's like playing with the colors. It's like it's a cool game, so it's fun. Holi is fun. And then since we also have a lot of Muslim population in our country, we also have Muslim festivals like Eid ul-Fitr, and in Ramzan even now. So people in India, so Muslim people in India, they are also celebrating Ramadan right now. And another festival which is going on right now is Navratri. So the word now, it means 9. So this festival is for like 9 days, and it is similar to Ramadan. But the only difference is that in India, the Hindu population, they celebrate Navratris for 9 days instead of 30 days. And also like you eat you fast throughout the day, and you can eat like one meal a day, but you can like consume water and some other things as well, like lassi and all and fruits as well. So that's the thing with Navratri. And Navratri denotes the oncoming of monsoon. If I'm not wrong, oncoming of monsoon. It is celebrated like 4 or 5 times a year, but only so its significance is different in different places. People celebrate it in a different ways. In the next slide, I have mentioned how people actually celebrate Navratri. So change the slide, please. Right. So this is the Navratri festivals, as I've mentioned, like it's celebrated differently in different parts of the regions of India, and it's like various rituals are performed during this festival, and there are like nine small girls. They are fed. They are offered food and colors, clothes. I mean, so that's how it's celebrated. Next slide, please. Change the slide. Okay, about education in India. So this is the structure from 6 to 10. We have the primary level, then upper primary from 10 to 12, and then high level from 13 to 15, and then higher secondary from 17, 18, and then college onwards. But this policy we have got like new education policy now in India. It's different than this, and the new policies has lots of advantages, and it's not yet implemented. It was introduced last year, but because of Corona, it's not yet applied in the system. So we are still waiting for the schools to reopen. Like these days, schools are closed, and even exams are delayed. So it's a difficult situation as of now. But we are changing the education policy. This is the old structure. Yeah, so if anyone is interested in engineering field, if they want to do something with the technical field, so we have few of the good institutions in our country, and uh, if you score good marks, then even get scholarships. There are various scholarship programs as well. So I have mentioned some of the good institutes of India. Mostly these are IITs, that is Indian Institute of Technology. So if anyone is interested in studying in India, they can go through these universities, read about them, and find the programs if they find it suitable here, and they can study here. Right. So this slide shows the religions in India, and we have like world's most diverse set of religions. You can find almost all kind of religions here, even the ones which are in minority in the world. For example, there have been some Israeli religion which is in minority, and they are living in India. So it's a very multicultural country, and This slide shows the population and the percentage of people who are belonging to different religions and what's the percentage. So you can see the majority of the people who are living here are Hindus, which is like 80.80, yeah, 80.5%. And then it's the Muslim population. Then we have Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, and even the origin of Buddhism, which is even followed in Japan, it was from India. Buddhism started from India. So, but this data is from 2001, and this was the only latest one which I could find on the internet. So things may have changed a bit now, but yeah, but majority population of Indians comprises of Hindus and Muslims, and then the rest of others. So then comes about the climates and the kind of weather that we have here in India. And you would be surprised to know that we have all sorts of weather which you can imagine. So like we have winters, we have summers and really hot summers. So the place where I live in Rajasthan, it's a desert. It's a desert state, so it's almost dry here. And in summers we get dust, lot of dust, and there are and then we have the monsoon season and the autumn season. So majorly we have like 4 seasons, and with the talking about the landscapes in India, we have like deserts, we have got mountains, we have got snow, we have got beaches, we have got highlands, we have the place where it rains almost every day. So I'll show you in the upcoming slides the kind of places you can see here. So next slide, please. Yeah, so you can see like this is from the north part of India. It's from Rajasthan. You can see the desert. There are no trees, and it's almost dry here. Very low chances of rain, and so we have the desert. We have the camels and all these things. Next slide, please. Right. So see, this is another part of India up in the north in the Himalayas. This is Kashmir, and you can see we have got mountains. And another interesting fact about this place is that we share this area with our neighbor Pakistan, and so this place is very militarized, and lots of forces deployed there. So it's a very sensitive area, and so it's a beautiful place, but these days we cannot go there because it's as I said, it's a sensitive zone. But you get the picture. We have got like the deserts and now the mountains. In the next slide, you can see another part of India. So yeah, so you can see like this is the rainiest, the wettest place in the world. It's also in India. So it's in the northeast part of India, which is close to Myanmar, another country, Myanmar. So this place is a bit like I would say Indonesia. Lots of rain here, and lots of vegetation, lots of greenery. It almost rains here every day. You can change the slide. Yeah, so this is about the roads. We probably have one of the biggest railways and road networks in the world, but our roads are but chaotic. Lot of times you can find lot of potholes. You can find lots of animals on the roads, cattle on the roads. You can see cows, and in my city you can even find camels on the road, and
Is the in
sometimes
the small
goats,
city or
and
then in the small town?
it's
In the town or the
it can happen
capital?
anywhere. It can it can happen anywhere.
Okay,
It's everywhere.
everywhere.
So because because we have lots of animals, and you would be surprised. Like in my city, you can find even horses on the streets, camels on the streets, dogs, cats, cows, bulls, and when foreigners are traveling our place, they are so surprised that even sometimes you can find monkeys on the street. So it's uh, it's very different. But all those things make India a bit chaotic, and it's very surprising for the foreigners. But that's how India operates. You can change the slide. Yeah, it's about food, and some of you must have tried the food on the right corner of the screen. It's called samosa. Uh, so the common thing about the food here in India and in Indonesia is that we share a lot of spicy food. Uh, we also have rice, so you have nasi goreng there. We have rice and like biryani. We have like biryani here, but its method is different. And I mentioned another interesting fact here, like India has the lowest meat consumption rate in the world, and it's because most of the people here in India are vegetarians. So that's one more interesting fact. So if you come to India, and if you really have hard time living without non-vegetarian food, then it would be a bit difficult for you, because vegetarian food is readily available. Non-vegetarian food is a bit difficult to get. So that's a thing. Also, these are some of the famous places I listed. The list is endless. Even my city, Jaipur, it's a historical city, and if you come here and if you really want to explore this place, you need at least 7 days to visit all the places. And so, like this, we have a tourist triangle here in India. So, tourists who are coming to our country, they are visiting Jaipur, Delhi, and Agra. Agra, where this beautiful monument Taj Mahal is located. It's very famous, very picturesque, and a lot of tourists go there. And if you have plans to visiting India, then this is the place you should not miss. You should visit this one. It has a lot of history related to it, and it's very interesting. Okay, so this place it's called Hawa Mahal, and it's located in my city. And this structure, the interesting thing about this structure is that there are more than 700 windows in this, and it was actually used by the royal family queens in the old days to see the activities going on in the main area. Yeah, if anyone has any questions about anything related to India, I would like to answer.
Okay, from all participants, maybe any question? Vivek, maybe first time is question from me. I'm
Okay.
Yeah, why the people in India, if try to speaking, look always shake the hand or moving the head. Why? Is it have like something meaning? Is why?
No, there is no meaning to it. It's just the way how we express ourselves, and in India, lots of people we are not even conscious that we are moving our head. We just do it because we are doing it ever since childhood, but that's the beauty when you travel to other countries, and then you get to know more about your country as well.
Vivek, can you make your volume is more?
Vivek, can you reduce the volume, please? Like
Volume?
Yeah, your volume.
Is there too much of noise from my side?
Yeah, I think so.
Wait.
You don't have to mute it.
Okay. Can you repeat your answer?
I'm saying which answer? I unmuted now. Is it fine now?
Little bit more.
Oh, you mean now?
Okay. It's okay now.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Why everybody is leaving? They can ask in Indonesian if they want.
Halo.
Yes.
Ya. Kak Nabila, yang tadi dimaksud Vivek kalau orang India menggerakkan kepalanya saat berbicara, maksudnya berarti ada sesuatu artinya.
Enggak sih, tadi menurut penjelasannya Vivek, karena emang orang India dari awal, dari dia emang sudah melakukan itu, jadi emang udah jadi kayak kebiasaan.
Oh, jadi kayak
aja.
kebiasaan. Oke.
Iya.
Oke. Okay, maybe the other question from the another participant.
Saya, Bulat Iva.
Oke. Bu Aulia.
Hello, Vivek. How are you? Oh, where is Vivek, ma'am?
Oh, Vivek, where?
Vivek menghilang. Mungkin sinyalnya.
Sinyalnya mungkin tidak bagus kan? Oke.
Bertanya boleh?
Oke, Ibu, silakan.
Iya. Apakah dia itu Kalau menari itu wajib ya?
Apakah kalau menari di India itu wajib? Saya note dulu ya Ibu, nanti kalau Viviknya sudah kembali online, saya tanyakan.
Oke, terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Dari Ibu siapa?
Bu Ari, SMP Negeri 53 Surabaya.
Ya, terima kasih Bu. Okay, maybe the other question. Kalau saya tadi simpulkan beberapa persamaan, mungkin kita di sana di India ada Idul Fitri sama seperti yang ada di sini. Kalau dari segi perbedaan tadi, tingkat perbedaan dari pendidikannya berbeda. Kalau di Indonesia itu ada 6 tahun di elementary school, junior schoolnya itu 3 tahun, dan senior high schoolnya 3 tahun. Kalau di India tadi ada 4 jenjang, kalau nggak salah. Dari 6 sampai 10 tahun, terus kemudian dari 11-12 tahun, kemudian ada lagi 2 tahun lagi, dan ada 2 tahun lagi kalau nggak salah. Vivek katanya masih reconnecting.
Can you hear me now?
Oke, maybe mungkin Kak Nabila, kita sambil ngobrol sebentar. Kak Nabila udah berapa lama kenal sama Vivek?
Berapa lama? Kurang lebih 2 tahun, 2 tahun lebih.
2 tahun lebih. Itu kenalnya dari event?
Enggak, jadi saya sama Vivek itu kenalnya dari aplikasi. Karena waktu kita kan sama-sama suka traveling. Nah, karena kita sama-sama suka traveling, kita punya aplikasi yang namanya Couchsurfing.
Internetnya unstable.
Okay.
Ya,
kalau
jadi
menurut
aplikasi itu untuk supaya bisa orang-orang lokal ketemu sama para turis atau para pendatang dari negara-negara lain, itu juga bisa lewat situ. Jadi ketemu Viveknya di situ.
Apa namanya Kak aplikasinya?
Couchsurfing.
Couchsurfing, ya.
Iya.
Mungkin nanti adik-adik yang mau join.
Iya.
Ya, di aplikasi itu jadi teman-teman traveling yang suka traveling dari banyak negara.
Iya. Jadi kalau misalnya ada orang yang dari Amerika atau misalnya kayak Vivek dari India ke Indonesia, kan misalnya dia traveling sendirian. Nah, kalau pakai aplikasi Couchsurfing itu jadi bisa ketemu sama orang-orang lokal di Surabaya misalnya atau di kota-kota lainnya.
Oke, menurut Kak Nabila, selama ini setelah berteman dengan orang India, apa sih yang menarik dari orang India itu?
Yang menarik dari orang India itu, ini mungkin ya yang beda banget sama kita sebagai orang Indonesia itu, kalau mereka makan. Jadi kalau orang Indonesia kan kalau nggak makan nasi, itu bisa dibilang mereka belum makan. Iya, nggak kenyang katanya. Tapi kalau orang India itu kebanyakan mungkin karena makanan pokoknya juga nasi dan juga roti. Jadi kalau orang India makan roti itu udah termasuk makan gitu. Jadi itu makan pokok mereka juga. Itu sih yang paling mencolok dari selama kenal Vivek. Selebihnya sih sama-sama punya makanan Indonesia ataupun makanan India itu sama-sama banyak bumbunya gitu. Jadi itu sih persamaannya.
Iya.
Ini yang paling mencolok dari makanannya aja. Iya.
Kalau baca-baca sih mungkin India lebih banyak dan lebih pedas kayaknya dibandingkan Indonesia.
Iya, rasanya lebih strong gitu.
Kalau nasinya, Bu Latifah.
Iya, Ibu.
Nasinya tuh seperti Indonesia atau ke Arab-Araban yang panjang-panjang gitu. Kalau di India.
Oke, Bu, saya note dulu ya ini sebentar. Kalau sepengetahuan saya sih, saya pernah makan nasi India itu namanya basmati. Tapi nasinya lebih panjang dan lebih ngepiur. Kalau kita bilang itu lebih ngepiur, lebih lepas, nggak lengket-lengket nggak punel seperti nasi di Indonesia. Tapi nanti kita pastikan, tanyakan lagi sama Vivek.
Ms. Latifah, I think your mic is mute. I can't hear you. Yes. So somebody asked the question, like, what does the red dot on the forehead of woman in India it means? So I would like to answer that.
Hello,
Nabila, are you
Vivek.
there?
Hello, Vivek.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
Vivek.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you for joining. Vivek, the first
Yeah, I'm
question.
here. It's just the internet, which is like,
Can you hear us?
right, the forehead question.
Okay. In the first,
Yes.
okay, Bu Lulus is asking, what is different about the rice in Indonesia and rice in India?
Itu
Rice.
pertanyaannya Bu Aulia, Bu Latifah.
Oh iya, sabar ya, Bu.
So
Nanti saya
we,
nasi
we
Pak.
have, I think,
Bu Lulus
from
tadi
different
yang
states.
I want us about the dancing.
Oh iya, Dian.
Not
From
rice.
different states, we have like different kind of rice, but there is not much difference in the taste. We have different variety of rices. Someone is like the long one, it's called basmati rice, and then we have the short one, which is like the common one. So it's very similar to the Indonesian rice. There is not much difference.
Okay, but almost the same ya. The rice of India and Indonesia.
Yeah, almost the same in taste.
Okay, thank you. Maybe from Bu Aulia?
There was, sorry?
Aulia?
Bu Aulia tadi tanya nasi.
Oh, nasi juga.
Ya.
What is Aulia?
Halo, Vivi, long time no see.
Yeah.
Okay, in the next question is from Bu Ari. Bu Ari is want to asking in India people is like an obligation to learn dancing.
No. For example, I am a very bad
Dancing.
dancer. I cannot dance. So there is no obligation. I know why do they get this question, because in almost all the movies which are made in India, we call it Bollywood. In all the movies, they have dance and music. So people outside India, they always think that we all can dance, but that's not true. We all cannot dance. And yes, that's it about the dance. It's not compulsory. If you like it, you learn it. If you don't want to do it, then you don't do it. Nabila, can you translate that for the student?
Nabila, Kak Nabila.
Ya, jadi tadi kan pertanyaannya apa wajib belajar nari di India? Sebenarnya nggak wajib. Jadi menari itu cuma sebagai bentuk apresiasi mereka terhadap budaya mereka sendiri, budaya India itu. Jadi kalau misalnya emang ada orang yang pengen belajar nari, mereka boleh belajar nari. Tapi kalaupun mereka nggak tertarik untuk belajar nari, mereka nggak perlu belajar nari. Jadi itu bukan kewajiban di India.
Okay.
There was too much of
Okay,
nari. What does nari means?
The other question from the chat. I like to ask a question. What does meaning of small red or pink in forehead India woman? From Dinya.
Okay, the red thing here. Yeah, okay. So it's basically how do I explain? So it's a sign that the woman is married. So when she get married, she put that on her forehead, and generally it's red in color. And one more thing is that after marriage they also wear bangles, something like this. They wear bangles in both the hands, and so it's just a sign. But people also say that it has something to do with the religion, and also it is some people also say it is scientific. like putting the dot here helps you to focus more or concentrate more. But that's the thing. Nabila, can you translate that?
Ya, jadi tanda merah yang biasanya ada di dahi orang India itu artinya untuk perempuan biasanya karena mereka sudah menikah. Jadi kebanyakan orang yang sudah menikah di India disarankan untuk memakai tanda itu supaya nggak ada laki-laki atau ya orang yang iseng untuk mencampuri pernikahan orang-orang India. Ya. Terus beberapa orang juga berpendapat kalau tanda merah di dahi itu dipercaya supaya orang bisa lebih fokus untuk berpikir. Jadi ya itu jawabannya.
Okay.
We got one more interesting question from one of the students, and the question is like, do women wear saris every day? So the answer is no. So the answer is no, and also it depends on the person. So sari is like more of the traditional outfit, and people usually wear it on special occasions because if you wear it every day and if you're working, it's a bit difficult. The movement in saris are a bit difficult, and so for example, if somebody is a housewife and she is working in the house, so she avoids wearing sari and she would wear something which is very simple and something which does not bother her into working. Please translate that, Nabila.
Oke, jadi orang-orang di India itu nggak selalu pakai sari. Jadi sari itu kalau di Indonesia ibaratnya kayak kebaya. Jadi orang-orang di India cuma pakai sari waktu ada acara-acara tertentu kayak misalnya pernikahan atau festival-festival lainnya. Apalagi untuk ibu-ibu rumah tangga di India misalnya, mereka malah nggak mau untuk pakai sari karena kalau pakai sari itu sama kayak kalau orang Indonesia pakai kebaya, itu jalannya susah, mau ngapa-ngapain susah. Jadi ya gitu jawabannya.
Untuk Kak Nabila udah pernah ke India belum?
Belum. Saya kalau
Sama.
India iya cuma dengar dari kakak saya. Kakak saya pernah ke Kashmir soalnya. Iya, tapi pengen sih.
Okay, and any question from?
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Is the winter in India the same as like the other country? Like there is a snow?
Yeah.
Or the weather is just cold? And actually Indian
Yeah. You're asking about the weather, right?
What?
You are asking about the weather, right? If we have winters or not.
Okay, what about the celebration color days?
Okay, about the colorful celebration, festival of colors. It's called Holi, as I mentioned in the slide, and this time we couldn't celebrate it because of COVID, and it comes during the month of Feb or March. It depends. The calculation of the date on which it is going to occur is, I think it's according to the Hindu system of calendars or dates. So it's not a fixed date, but it varies somewhere between February to March, between one of those months.
So Vivek, maybe you can explain more about the color festival, like what is it about and what people do in that festival? Maybe people want to know about that.
Okay, so what people do in the festival. So what is the significance of the festival? To be honest, I don't know. I don't know, because ever since childhood I have been celebrating this festival, and what we used to do is we used to buy colors, and we used to buy some toy guns in which we fill colored water, and we used to fill balloons with the colorful water, and we start early in the morning. We throw balloons on the other person. We throw them into water, or we put colors on their faces. So
Okay, Vivek, the next question is what casually India do when the winter is coming?
can you hear me now? I got disconnected and I'm reconnected
Hello,
now.
Vivek. Okay.
So did you get the answer for the Holi festival, how we celebrated?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
can you hear me now?
Yeah. On the next question, what casually Indian do when the winter is coming?
I was disconnected again. Yeah, I saw there were some questions, more questions. What are those? Can you hear me? Well, what's the next question? I saw there were two questions.
Yeah, someone asked you, Vivek, what do people in India do when like the winter is coming? Is there any like special things that they do?
Yeah, because winters are like crazy winters here. You won't believe, but yeah, they very cold winters. And some of the places in the north, they have temperatures like minus 40 degrees Celsius, but nobody is living there. It's only the military there guarding the country. And some part of the India where people live, like in Himachal Pradesh, in Jammu, in Uttarakhand, we do have snowfall. And usually people from uh, places where it's really hot, they go during the snowfall seasons there to relax, to enjoy, to have some fun. Abdul, can you translate that? Did you hear me? I'm not getting any inputs. The video is stuck here on my screen.
You were kind of cutting off, Vivek, so maybe it's your connection or something.
In the last question in the
We
chat,
got
how
some.
relation? The name family in a Hindu kasta category is not like Hindu in Bali. How is the kasta in India? Is the same in Bali, Indonesia, or you have different?
I think. See, the caste system is like that. We have like Hindus, we have Muslims, we have Christians. But like in Hindus, and we have some more categories and different castes. And So ideally, here in India, talking about caste or asking somebody about their caste is a legal offense. So uh, it's a difficult thing to answer. What do they want me to answer? Like, is the caste system here exist, or like how the caste structure is different from Bali? I'm not aware of Bali ones, but yes, we do have some caste system here, but it's not good. Bala, can you translate that?
No. The question was like, is it the same like, when it comes to caste and stuff like that? Is it the same like between Hindu in India and Hindu in Indonesia, for example, or any other countries that have Hindu?
I think it's different because one time I visited the Hindu temple here in Surabaya, and the Hindu temple in Surabaya looks very different from the Hindu temple here in India. So I think it's different.
Can you tell us what's the difference?
What's the difference? I'm not aware about the system in Bali or so they are from the same origin as they say. They are also Hindus, but they also worship same gods as well. But we have like much more rituals. We have much more gods and goddesses. But like for example, Lord Ganesha and Lord Krishna and Lord Vishnu and even Goddess Saraswati. These are like famous ones, and you can even find their traces even in Bali. So there are some similarities, but not everything is same. There are lots of differences. But I don't study that much about religion or about casteism or about gods. So I'm not much aware about the similarities and differences in that sense.
Oke, jadi Hindu di India sama Hindu di Indonesia sebenarnya Viveknya juga nggak seberapa paham sama konsep atau ya Hindu di Bali misalnya, tapi yang jelas mereka sama-sama punya Tuhan yang sama, cuman mungkin berbeda dalam melakukan ritual-ritualnya itu mungkin ada beberapa perbedaan.
Yeah, because name family in Bali, kasta introduce high kasta like Jokorda, yeah, name family Jokorda or Ketut, like this. It introduced a high code, yeah.
Yeah.
Jadi sepertinya kayak nama keluarga itu membawa tingkat kasta juga. Maksudnya Ibu Lulus mungkin seperti itu. Apakah di Bali juga nama keluarga itu membawa tingkat kasta tingkat kastanya juga?
Iya. Di India, maksudnya di India.
So Vivek, are you there?
Yes. Yeah, I'm here, but I couldn't understand the question.
She was asking if Hindu in Bali is like they have like names for like different castes and stuff like that. Does Indian have that too, and is it the same kind of thing?
Like do they have different what?
Like different names, like the higher one will be named this, and then after that will be named this.
Yeah. We have the same thing. Like with the last name of a person, you can recognize which caste does he belong to, right? So it does exist.
Ya, jadi sama aja kayak orang Hindu di Bali, mereka punya nama belakang di mana itu menentukan kasta-kasta mereka.
Okay, thank you, Vivek.
You're welcome.
Okay, maybe the last question is from my friends here. She want to asking see here about the people women in Indonesia, majority stay at home, but is in the office, in the public place, is majority from men is working there. And the second is for example, is like a young woman married in the underage. It's maybe it's 12, 30. They start to marry. It's continue in India, or the government start to have like a law say no, you must be married after 28 or 20 or more than 28-year-olds. There is a two question.
So what okay, can you repeat the first one? Like, what does he want to know? That like most of women are housewives or are they working? Was this the first question?
Okay, the first question is the majority, the people is working in the public place is the man, and the woman only stay at home. Is correct in India still like this?
See, it depends. I would say in majority cases, it's the man who is working and the woman who take care of the house. But now it depends upon the families. Because of the economic situations, sometimes the mother and the father, the man and the woman, they both go outside and they work. Uh, and also sometimes in remote areas, you can find woman is working. She is into the nursing field, into the medicine field, and the man is working on a daily wages basis. It also happens here in India, and so things are always changing, and it depends upon the location. Uh, but like with the advancement of education and like more women now, they want to work and earn their own money and get some financial freedom. So that's the answer for the first question. About the second one, the second question is about the child marriage. If someone is forcefully asked to marry someone, and that too at the minor age, uh, it's illegal. And if someone is caught doing this, they will be put into the jail and all those things. And sadly, this thing is still exists, but like in very remote areas or in a very few numbers. And mostly it's in my state, in the state of Rajasthan, that these kind of things exist. So that's the answer for second question. We still have some child marriages cases. It's not completely over, but yeah, just a few. Nabila, can you translate the answers?
Ya, jadi untuk pertanyaan yang pertama tadi, mayoritas emang di India itu masih ada sistem yang kayak gitu. Jadi seperti perempuan itu lebih sering tinggal di rumah daripada bekerja. Tapi karena permasalahan ekonomi di beberapa keluarga juga, jadi beberapa wanita memang dituntut untuk bekerja bersama dengan suaminya. Pertanyaan yang kedua, untuk masalah child marriage itu sama saja halnya seperti di Indonesia. Jadi hal itu dilarang sama orang-orang India, jadi itu bukan budaya mereka. Jadi siapa aja yang melakukan child marriage itu bisa kena hukuman penjara. Tapi meskipun pemerintah India ini sudah menerapkan hukuman ini, tapi tetap banyak orang-orang India yang masih melakukan pernikahan di bawah umur.
Makasih Vivek and Kak Nabila. Okay, maybe because the time is almost finished from the Zoom. Kak Nabila ada yang mau disampaikan mungkin, atau sudah cukup? Atau
sudah cukup. Mungkin Vivek maybe want to say something to people.
I just want to say that it's a difficult time because of Corona and COVID, and our education, being a student, is suffered, and also our mental health is also a very important thing which we realized during this time. So what I would like to say is that keep studying and also try to learn new things and invest your time in learning something. And if you get a chance to travel, then please do travel and try to save money for traveling because that's how you will learn new things. That's what I would like to tell the students.
Yeah. Vivek, why you
Yes,
why you don't join and dancing club?
which
Because
club?
you are very handsome, lo. You can join in
Which club?
Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Yeah.
There are many things required for being in Bollywood. Uh, I'm happy without being in Bollywood.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Okay, Vivek. Kak Nabila is 1 minute. Let me see now. Okay. Okay. Maybe thank you for your time, Vivek. Kak Nabila, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, in the last
No
sharing section, I
problem.
will say thank you for
Terima
Vivek and
kasih.
Kak Nabila for the time. Any information about India culture today is really interesting, and we hope one day we be able and have a chance to visit and enjoy
Yeah, of course.
India culiner.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Okay, maybe we have the change sharing session in another times.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Sure.
okay, all participants, thank you for joining with us. Bye bye. Have a nice
Terima kasih
weekend.
everyone for listening to me
Yeah.
and enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you
Bye-bye.
again, Vivek.